Hello, students. How are you all? Hope you are safe at home. Student, today we will going to learn GK and our topic is Know Your Geography. So, childrens, we are going to learn in detail. First, Earth. Here we can see a photograph of Earth. Earth is round and Earth is flattened at the north and the south pole and found to bug at the equator. So, Earth is the only planet of solar system that does not has its name after any Roman or Greek god, or earth is made up of land and water. So here we can find in photograph, this is a blue color, so blue color is water, and some green colors we can find here, it's a land. So earth is made up of land and water, and also earth is the only planet among the other 8 planets that support life, and earth is the dense planet in the solar system. So earth is a only planet that among the after other 8 planets that support life, and earth's surface is covered with 70% water and its atmosphere contains oxygen and the most important essential of life. So, without oxygen and water, life cannot exist. So, Earth is made up of land and water, and also Earth is only one planet or solar system that does not has its name after any Roman or Greek god. So, children's Earth is a most important planets that belong to a support to a life, and also earth's surface covered with 70% water and its atmosphere contain oxygen and the most important essentials of the life, that without oxygen we can't live. Oxygen and water, life cannot exist. So children, you all understand about earth. Here we can see that earth is round and move around the sun. Okay, now next, mountains. Here we can find the photograph of mountains. High hill. So mountains are so cool to look at. If you are lucky, you might have taken a hike up mountain or even gone skiing down a mountain. So mountains are very large and very cool. So a high hill also called mountain. Here we can see a high hill. So high hill is also called mountain, and they are so cool. And look at, and if you are lucky you might have taken hike up a mountain, or but these massive beds of rocks didn't just come from nowhere. They were formed many and many years ago, and we are going to tell you that how so you know all about those mountains that you might hike or ski down. So here we can find that mountains are just come from nowhere. They formed many years ago. And also a high hill calls mountain. And mountains are very cool. And we go there and we can find that they are very cool atmosphere. So children, you all are understand about mountains and high hill. So high hill calls mountains. So children, now we are going to learn our next slides and next geography, and it is plane. So here we can find the photograph of plane. So what is plane? So large area of flat land, large area of flat land, it is called a plain. Here we can find a very large area of flat land. There are no ups and downs, only a large area of flat. So this is called plain. In geography, a plain is a large area of land with no hills or mountain. So here we can find a large area of land. There is no mountain or hills, and plains mostly are more suitable for farming than plateaus or mountains. Plain is mostly suitable for farming, and one landform that seems a little boring, and plain is actually called a plain. Plains are just a large area of land that are mostly flat. So plains are a large area. Here we can find a large area of land. There are no mountains and hills, and mostly lands are flat. So flat and might not seem very exciting, but plains are very common. They are found on every continent and covered more than one third of land on earth. So plain find in every continent, and also a plain land is mostly suitable for farming, and also we can live on plain, not in mountain or high hills. So plain is the land of or area of flat, and it's called plain. So children, you all are understand about plain. So now we are going to learn our next slides and next geography, and it is a peak. So here we can find a peak. Peak is a tip of mountain known as peak. Here we can find a tip of mountain. Here we can also find a tip of mountain, and tip of mountain is called a peak. So a mountain is a landform that rises high above its surrounding. What is mountain? So mountain is a rises high above its surrounding and taller than a hill, and it is usually has steep slopes and rounded or sharp peak. Here we can find a sharp peak. So mountains are rarely found alone. A group of mountains are called ranges, and lines of ranges from the mountain beds. Tip of the mountains is called peak. So tip of the mountain called a peak. Here we can see a photograph of peak, and it is a tip of mountain. So mountain Here we can find that mountain is high from the surrounding and taller than hill, and it is usually steep and slopes and rounded or sharp peak. So mountains are rarely found alone. Mountains are mostly we can find in a group, and also a lines of ranges, and it calls ranges, and from the mountain beds, and tip of mountains is called a peak. So children, you all understand about peak, a tip of mountain. So now we are going to learn a next slide, and it is a Mount Everest. So here we can find a photograph of Mount Everest. So Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Here we can find the Mount Everest is a very cool and high from the surrounding, and its summits are not a farthest point from the center of earth. The farthest point is Mount Cambriazo in the South America. 2 points, two mountains. Everest has two highest 8848 meter with snow cover. So mountain is covered with snow, and Mount Everest is the highest of the Himalayan mountains, and also considered the highest point on the earth. Illness cases by reduced oxygen level at the high elevation. So Mount Everest is the highest in the world and in the earth, and also a mountain. It's a summit, not furthest point from the center of earth. So which is the highest mountain in the world? So Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Here we can find the Mount Everest is covered with snow, and also a sharp tip, and a very cool place. So children, you all understand about Mount Everest. Very good. Now we are going to learn a next slide, and it is a Nile River. So here we can find the river Nile. So the Nile River is the longest river in the world. Which river is longest in the world? So Nile River is the longest river in the world, and the Nile flows into the Mediterranean Sea, and the Nile has a length of about 6695 kilometers. So the Nile River is in Africa, and the originates in Burundi and south of the equator, and flows northward throughout through northeastern Africa, eventually following through Egypt and finally draining into the Mediterranean Sea. So the Nile River is the longest river in the world, and the river Nile is very broad and long, and it is located in Africa. So here we can find the river Nile, and it is a very large and longest, and it is finally the Mediterranean Sea in flow. So children, you all are understand about a Nile river. Very good. So now we are going to learn a next slide and next geography, and it is a sun. So here we can find a photograph of sun. So sun is a star in our solar system. So the sun is a star found at the center of solar system. Found at the solar system, and it makes up around 99.86% of the solar system's mass. So, at the around 1392,000 kilometers, and what the sun's diameters, it's about 110 times wider than Earth. So, sun is a biggest star in the solar system, and around 74% of the sun's mass is made up of hydrogen. So light from the sun reaches earth in around 8 minutes. So in 8 minutes, lights come from the sun in the reaches in the earth, and the sun's surface temperature is around 5500 degrees Celsius. So, pack plenty of sunscreen if you plan on visiting. So, remembering that the average distance from the sun to earth is around 150 million kilometers. So, the sun is a star in the solar system and the center of the solar system, and it makes up around 99.86% of the solar system's mass. The sun is the biggest star in the solar system and also a very shining star, and light from the sun reaches earth in the around 8 minutes, and around 74% of the sun's mass is made up of hydrogen. So children, you all understand about the sun. Very good. Now we are going to learn a next slide, and it is a earth. So how many days does the earth takes to go round the sun? So here we can find the earth, and this is the sun. So earth goes round the sun. So the earth is flattened at the north and south pole, and it's found to bug at the equator. So earth is the only one planet the solar system that does not have its name after any Roman or Greek god. So earth has a takes 365 days to go round the sun, and the earth is only one planet among the other 8 planets that support life. So here we can find that earth goes round the sun, and it takes 65 days to goes round the sun. Earth takes 365 days to goes round the sun, and Earth's surface is covered with 70% water and Its atmosphere contains oxygen, the most important essential of life. So, Earth is made up of land and water, and also Earth is a take to go round the sun 365 days. Okay, now we are going to learn a next slide, the moon. So here we can find the moon. Moon is goes round the sun, goes round the earth. So here we can find earth and this is the moon. So moon is goes round the earth. So how many days does the moon take to go round the earth? So moon is 28 days take to go round the earth. The moon is the earth natural satellite and it is the fifth largest moon in the solar system. So, the average distance from the moon to earth is 384403 kilometers and the moon orbits the earth every 28 days. Means 28 days moon takes to go round the earth and moon rotates on its axis in around the same length of time it takes to orbit the earth. This means that from earth we only ever see around 60% of its surface. So here we can find that moon is a white in a white color and goes round the earth and it takes 28 days. Okay children, you all are understand? Very good. Now we are going to learn a next slide and it is a solar system. So here we can find a galaxy and solar system. So many planets we can find here. The solar system includes the sun and all the objects that orbit around it due to a gravity. So here we can find the sun, in the middle we can find the sun, and these all are the other planets. The includes things such as planets, comets, asteroids, and meteoroids, and the moons. The solar system formed around 4.6 billion years ago, and there are 8 planets in the solar system. How many planets? There are 8 planets in the solar system, and the 4 inner planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. So, here we can find the Mercury, 4 inner planets, that Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. While the 4 outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So, 4 outer planets are Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune. So, these are the 8 planets in the solar system. 4 inner planets and 4 outer planets. And the inner planets, also known as the terrestrial planets, are smaller and made mostly of rock and metal. So the inner planets is mostly made up of rock and metal, and these are inner planets are the Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, and the outer planets is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So the solar system in 8 planets and one is a sun, and it is a star, not planet. So children, you all are understand about solar system. So how many planets there in the solar system? Yes, there is a 8 planets are in the solar system. So here we can find the photograph of solar system, and there is a found sun, and there is a 8 planets, and it is a Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So 4 is inner planets and 4 is outer planets. So children, you all understand about planets. So now we are going to do some exercise. Unit number 10. Know your geography. Here we can find a brackets, and we can see here and write the answer. Question is, answer the following question. And number 1, Earth is made up of land and blank. So, Earth is made up of land and, yes, land and water. Very good children. You all are right with me. So, Earth is made up of land and water. Okay, very good children. And then now number 2. What are the high hill called? So, what call the high hills? It called a mountains. We learn that the mountains is called high hill, or high hill called mountains. Very good children. And then number 3. What is a large area of flat land called? So, we learn that the large area of flat land is called a plain. So, a large area of flat land is called plain. Okay, very good children. You all are right with me. Okay, now number 4. What is the tip of the mountain known as? So, the tip of the mountain known as a peak. So, peak is known as a tip of mountain. Okay, very good children. And then next, number 5. Which is the highest mountain in the world? So, which is the highest mountain? Yes, it is a Mount Everest. Very good, children. So, Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Okay, very good. Now we are doing a next question. And number 6. Which is the longest river in the world? Yes. Which river is longest? Yes. Here we can find Nile. So Nile River is the longest river in the world. Okay. Now number 7. Which is the star in our solar system? So, which is the star in our solar system? Here we can find our solar system. The sun is a star. So, here we can write a sun. So, sun is a star in our solar system, and other is planets. Very good, children. And then next, number 8. How many days does the earth takes to go around the sun? Yes, earth is 365 and 1 and half 4 days to take goes round the sun. Okay, very good. Then how many days does the moon takes to go round the earth? Yes, we learned that 28 days moon take to go round the earth. Okay, very good, children. And then next and last, how many planets are there in the solar system? So, how many planets? Yes, there is a 8 planets. We learn that there is a 8 planets in the solar system, for outer and for inner planets. Okay, very good, children. So, students, you all enjoy? Very good. Hope you all learn and enjoy this lecture. So, students, I will see you next time. And also, students, don't forget to wash your hand regularly, eat healthy food, stay home, and stay safe. Thank you, students.